It's Week 12 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see the dynamic Alvin Kamara. You look at league leaders and see his name. Third best in the league coming in. It's the Saints and the Giants. And it's coming up next on EA Sports.
From a city that has hosted 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. Things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this.
Wolfman Lewis, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are on another episode of the Kelvin Rich Road to the Kelvin Rich Superstar Mode right here on Madden 24. If you missed any of the episodes, they're available on the channel in the playlist.
Several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
Throwing to start the drive. Rich. There's Chris Olave. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 7 carries, 54 yards.
And only 7 carries in last week's game, and I still know how any runner can really get loose and feel like they're into the game with that few carries. You've got to get that number up to around 15.
To throw on second down. Rich forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep.
Incomplete, intended for Cannon.
Bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Kamara, first down and more.
Determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. The Saints at 3-7 now in the year. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well, because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it.
And there goes Kelvin.
Down he goes. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Off-play action. Rich escaping the pressure right. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Looking to throw. Rich being chased out left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for it?
And that ends the first quarter, folks.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. As they've got it as we resume action. On second down, Kamara. Oh, good move.
Alvin Kamara.
Just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Touchdown, Kamara. Or, excuse me, Chris Olave.
A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league.
Here we go. Kick is good, but
their quarterback leading this offense.
The Giants answer.
He hooked up with Chris Olave for the touchdown. Throwing to start the drive. Rich.
And Kelvin again sacked.
Down here in the backfield. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. We've hit the
2-minute warning.
In the second quarter. 14-7. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Back to throw. Rich. He completes it to Olave. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Throwing on first down. Rich buying time to his left. And an off-balance throw there. And it's
incomplete. What the fudge? You should have caught that.
He was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead,
and again, Kelvin goes down. The Giants defense in there again.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Incomplete.
Away and incomplete.
So the Saints will have to punt it here.
Now the Saints going to take over on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things
here we go.
Back here in this half.
Off the play fake. Rich flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
They hand it off.
First down carry. It's Kamara. And he
Alvin Kamara.
His tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rich.
Incomplete.
Yeah, nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick, but instead it's 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down. Rich. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36.
4 completions, 82 yards and a touchdown.
Operating from the
for
gun.
Kelvin.
Rich rolling to his left.
Incomplete.
Nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Olave.
Pass caught by Olave. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. Back to throw again.
Touchdown. No, they knocked it out.
Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. To the goal.
Knocked out again.
Complete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers that try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Steps away. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble. 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run.
And the Saints are going for it on 4th and 1.
Now they would have to gamble again.
They give it to Kamara. He got the first down.
But he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Kamara is going.
No, he got nailed on that one.
And drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Rich.
Kelvin got nailed.
It's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Operating from the gun. Rich. Nowhere.
Fumble! Recovered by the Giants, and they're going to go the distance. The big man. Touchdown.
They'll finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
I know one thing, the team that had the ball and was driving.
That was not a touchdown. I thought it was a touchdown, but it was not a touchdown, and this is not good.
Set to take over. Last time out, remember they fumbled the football.
Kelvin tried to do what he had to do there to scramble, but that was not good. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Dancing to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before
6 rushes, 64 yards for Kelvin.
Downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard
47
run.
seconds left, 3rd quarter.
Back to throw. Rich.
Incomplete.
Hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Off play action. Rich. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Incomplete, knocked away again. They're covering Olave like crazy here.
It's a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact. And
that pass caught by Olave.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week, he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
They'll run it.
Kamara, no.
I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Back now here live in New Orleans. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger.
Incomplete, he dropped it.
Really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Rich out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. To throw again. Rich steps away to his left.
Incomplete.
And his throw here's incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On the move to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Looking to throw. Rich.
Incomplete.
Incomplete as he let him a bit too much. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks.
Incomplete, knocked away.
Trying to complete passes.
And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. On 3rd down, Rich. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Try to pound it in. Kamara into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. 2nd down, goal to go. Again, Kamara.
In there, Kamara.
Scores.
Touchdown.
So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown.
It's not over yet, folks.
One-score game here in the 4th.
That's what these guys have done.
Extra point is up. It's good.
So all eyes on the Saints offense. Down 28-21. Back to throw.
Incomplete. Swatted away.
It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Knocked away again.
Down, and this one incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He's back to throw.
Incomplete again.
Intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath. and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens.
Incomplete, knocked away.
Throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback.
Fourth down and 10 now. Last play, perhaps.
Decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's
oh, no, he didn't do it.
A few yards shy of the line to gain.
And it's that. This is going to be over.
Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on fourth.
So the Saints will lose this one again.
Finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Jets, the win gets them a step closer to 500
the
at
Jets?
5-6. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Folks, things looking very bad and ugly for the Saints, for Kelvin. If you're new, scratch the claw marks at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Come over to Wolfpack fam today. Sniff and bite into the bell icon. Become part of the notification squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It is much appreciated. Remember, always stay hungry. Hungry like
better
the wolf.
than this, guys.
Wolfman Lewis. I am out.